Hello, everybody. I'm Michael.
And I'm Adam.
And tonight, this podcast, we're going to be talking about a couple of movies I saw recently. Upgrade and Hereditary, something like that. Because we're bored in Ohio. I don't have the pause thing down like you do, dude. I just can't, all right? Because we're bored in Ohio.
That was good.
All right, that was better.
Longest intro ever.
Well,
I know
you can't switch the game up on
you're
me
a
like
newbie.
that. You can't switch the game up on me. Oh, that was not me.
Oh, shit.
That was totally you.
Daddy forgot to put his silent on. Continue. So, first of all, let's decide how we pronounce the word hereditary.
Heredit, I say?
You said heredity? Hereditary?
Something like that.
I say hereditary.
It is hereditary. I just saw it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And what else are we talking about? You said
Upgrade,
okay.
which is a film I told you a couple weeks ago that I went and saw on a whim from watching a trailer and then just decided like 2 hours later I'm just going to go see this film and see what it's all about. Mm-hmm. Kind of like how I went and saw Matrix the very first time. Because you know, those trailers, you know what the hell it was about. You just saw some spinny kick shit going on. You're like, that looks kind of cool, but this will be dumb because Keanu Reeves is just going to go, whoa, the whole time. But it ended up being amazing.
Yeah.
I felt the same way about this. This is not Matrix, you know, which was like this huge open mass of a storyline you could do. You could definitely do a sequel to this film.
Okay.
But surprisingly really, really, really fun to watch and well done. And the guy that is the actor in it is the only thing I knew him from, and I might have seen other movies with him, but I can remember was not Prometheus. Mm-hmm. And he was the dude that had the worm thing in his eye.
Yeah.
And he was...
Yeah, it's the only thing I've ever seen him in as well.
So, this... I'm not going to give anything away with this film as much as I can, but you know how Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he was the Terminator in the first Terminator film, mm-hmm. just moved so much like a robot.
Yeah.
Like, awesomely. Like, that dude can do... If you're a cyborg, that's what you would think that would look like. This guy has he gets injured... and he gets a chip implanted into his, because he can't walk. He's completely, no movement below the neck.
Paraplegic.
Yes, thank you. So this chip that he gets put into him on a spinal cord allows him to move again. But at times...
There's like an AI in it, right?
Which he did not know that there was an AI when he agreed to do this. Because the story, basically, like most of these action films, it starts out either your children, your family, your wife, your spouse, your husband, somebody dies. Mm-hmm. And then somebody wants revenge, of course. And as always, the police can't ever seem to figure out who did it. Same scenario. So it's like the same kind of general story that you'd always see in any of these type of films. But the added element of he's injured and he can't move his body. What's he going to do? And then he gets this thing that helps him move him. Okay, cool. Now he has got mobility again. He goes back. The police still can't find anything. But the whole deal is with this is that the chip implant is given to him by a guy he does work for, and with the deal that he can't tell anybody because it's not been FDA approved yet.
Okay.
This is like in the beta process. But what he doesn't tell him also is that there is an AI intelligence in it which begins to talk to him, and it's amazing because. Again, and you can you actually in the trailer yourself, you hear him say the AI's name, mm-hmm. which is STEM. And he'll say, like in the trailer, you see there's this guy above him. And he's like, I just need to know, were you there when my wife died? And the guy wouldn't answer him. He's like, just tell him, I just need yes or no. Did you do it? Because he's currently in paraplegic. Like the guy thinks he can't move or whatever.
Yeah.
And as soon as the guy said, yeah, I was there, he goes, okay, STEM. And then STEM takes complete control of his body, but he's got all these movements and he moves robotically. But he's so
precise.
His face and all of his head movements are his own, but the body is moving in of itself. fighting, doing whatever it is it's
Yeah.
doing. And the guy does it amazingly well. Like, it's really, really, really well done. Action scenes are really well done, really well shot. Choreography is really cool. Kind of like John Wickness. Like, it's
Yeah.
up close battling and it's brutal. And
I do have a couple questions right off the bat.
okay.
Now that you bring up the whole AI STEM thing, what would you say this relationship with him and this AI is more like? Like Tony Stark and Jarvis, or Eddie Brock and the symbiote? I kind of figured, since this is a violent movie.
Because the guy is not a violent person, but and Stim, when it first kind of talks to him, you get on pretty quick that it's very sarcastic and very.
Do they go? Do they
shitty with
even
him.
explain why the AI would have like a personality like that?
That's the whole twist of the story that you find out at the end, which is great. And
Okay.
that's why I liked the whole thing towards the end. The story's good. I'm not saying you couldn't figure some things out along the way. You kind of guess some stuff. But the overall, what everybody wanted is what was a good story. It was highly, highly entertaining. Really,
Now-
really good.
I'm sure the question that's on most people's minds, and the one I'm about to ask, is, does his penis get upgraded?
You know, that's never brought up, but it controls literally all of his functions in his body.
So he never needs Viagra.
No, he can literally just tell STEM to give him what he wants, and it happens. It controls everything.
All right.
But there's little twists and turns the whole way through with this thing, which is great. I really, really, really liked it. Highly recommend seeing it. Like B plus recommend seeing it. It was no Last Jedi. And I'm going to compare every shitty thing.
we got to let that
Why?
dead horse.
Fine. Well,
Just stay dead.
give me another shitty movie that I could say it's not this either.
Like recent shitty movie?
You can give me
I mean, that's
anything-
like
you can give me anything you want.
any. There's so many shitty movies that come out.
I'm hard pressed to think it's shittier than Last Jedi, other than pretty.
What?
I don't know. There were some pretty shots in Last Jedi.
I'm just saying there are a lot of movies that are even shittier than The Last Jedi.
Like what?
Like any Transformers film after the first one. Although I will say Bumblebee looks okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to see it.
No. I'm just surprised. Like, it's not overly designed. There wasn't too much Michael Bayism in the trailer.
Yeah.
It felt more like E.T.-ish kind of
Yes,
thing.
I got that too. Yeah.
Which I think works,
Yes.
surprisingly. But, yeah, not going to see that.
No.
Don't give a shit.
The funny thing is with do you have anything else you'd like to ask or whatever? Will you please go see this film? I'm buying it. If you don't see it, as soon as I buy it, come over. Because I'm 99% certain you'll like it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll see it in theater, but I definitely plan on seeing it.
Okay.
Is it a must for the theater?
No, but no. As long as you get a decent TV and a decent surround sound, it's because the action.
I mean, you're only giving
sequences
it a half to a full grade above Solo.
What I get? No, I give Solo a C plus.
Yeah, and you said BB plus. That's a half grade to a full grade higher.
All right, I'm being a little kind of Solo. All right.
Which I haven't seen yet. I think Kara wants to see that one. And the internet did win. I put up a poll on our Twitter account, and people said to go see it.
Really?
The options were...
Were there two people that said go see it?
No, there was only like 10 votes or some shit.
Yeah.
But the choices were, yeah, go see it. It's a fun movie. Or, no, it's a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And
How many dumpster fires you get?
a quarter.
Okay. Yeah. I can see it either way, by the way. I mean, that's why it's a C plus. I would say...
Depending on the day I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
This could be fun or fuck it.
Yeah, it definitely. Absolutely. Yes. Anyway, see the film. It's really fun. Really fun. And the guy's really good in it. And the guy impressed me so much with his acting in it that I would see, like if there's a movie coming out that he's in it, like the next Taken or whatever the fuck it is, I'd go see it because he's in it.
Okay.
Like he,
So is this more of like just a good old fashioned action movie, or you said there's kind of a plot twist
there's a
that
plot
actually
twist
works
to
well?
It does. It works well.
So, like John Wick is just a good old fashioned action movie.
Yeah, so good.
So this is a step
This is
further story wise. Are you saying that?
Yes, there's more of a story catch to this. It's not so cut and dry as that you killed his dog and his wife's dead, and now I'm killing everybody. Mm-hmm. This is his wife is dead, but there's more to it than just that. There's
Right.
reasons for it all.
See, the thing I like about John Wick that a lot of movies should probably learn from is the world is what it is in that movie, and they don't explain it,
No, I like that.
and they don't need to. It adds this mythology, and it's like I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how else this works or how this is going to come into play, and they keep expanding on that with each sequel, which is really cool.
Yes, I'm very excited about the next one. Mm-hmm. And then I'm sad because I think that's all he wants to do is the 3, and I want these things to just keep going. I mean, he's really good at it. I mean, he's really good at that character.
You know, Halle Berry's in the next one.
God.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I can't think of a film that I ever saw her where I was like, man, I really like her. Not a single one. And as soon as she did Catwoman, which I never saw, the trailer alone, I'm like, no fucking way.
Yeah, that looked like trash. Never saw it. I saw some really bad special effects scenes from it that were thrown in this compilation of shitty effects.
Yeah.
And it was, oh man, it was real bad.
It was a bad.
Really bad. I think it was like they did like a digital double of Sharon Stone.
Who is she in it?
She's the villain.
I mean, was she just a person?
I
Or
don't.
was she
I,
some
have
kinda-
no, I didn't watch the movie. I
Oh,
didn't give
sorry.
a
That's
fuck.
right. That's right. Sorry. Yeah.
Don't ask me about shit I don't know about. The fuck else?
Did she
was
give
there?
you her basic instinct in the film in that cut sequence real quick? Except this time they did it.
If her basic instinct was not to act and have a digital double, sure. I see. I miss just like the good old fashioned action movie that is one-liners, but not trying to be like dumb funny, like everything's a joke thing, but like just the one-liner after you kill the guy.
Like Commando, like any Arnold Schwarzenegger
Or-
early on film.
Shoot 'em up. I fucking loved Shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up is so. That's one of my favorite action films ever. It just starts and goes, and it
Yeah.
doesn't stop.
And it's just fun.
It's so much fun. You know, I still don't have. Ethan's never seen that. He's got to see that.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't think I own it anymore. I think I sold that one back.
I think I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, you do.
All right, the next film I'm going to talk about.
Mike's not one for segues. Just gets right to it.
Hereditary.
Is that how you are with Claire?
Oh yeah.
Like you want sex, you just walk in the room and drop your pants?
Oh, absolutely. That's how it
No
happens.
foreplay?
No foreplay. I just punch in the back of the head and go to it.
Oh God.
What?
People that listen, well, potentially a portion of the people that listen, because I know most people are our friends, don't know that you're kidding.
In all honesty, it's the reverse. But anyway, this is a film you're never going to see.
Why?
It's in the horror genre. Your wife would die about 15, 20 minutes into it. Like, holy shit, I can't continue.
Okay.
The ending is what the story should have ended with. It's just
Weird.
really weird, really drawn out, and really just kind of dumb.
Do you think my reaction would be the same reaction that I had to The Ring,
I think it would be
or worse?
I think it would be worse. And not because you're trying to say that makes no sense. This is just do this and carry on to this. And like, your whole argument about that. This has a definite goal that it was trying to get to, and it got to it. I mean, it completed what the story was about. So it can go nowhere else. I mean, you can expand upon this, but no one's ever going to.
I don't know. People are calling it a modern day masterpiece.
It's not. It is directed really well. It's shot really well, and it's acted really, really well. It's the story.
Which I think, did the director write it?
Yeah, he wrote it.
Okay.
And you did see The Witch?
No.
God damn it, Adam! I told you to see this movie. That's a fucking masterpiece.
I don't think I recall you telling me to see this.
Come over. I own it. Please. I'm telling you, it is amazing. Okay.
Is the little girl witch
in the movie The Witch?
in Hereditary, or is that a spoiler? I mean, they're heavily implying it in the trailers.
It's I guess it depends on what your interpretation is as the viewer. You could say that she is. You could say that it's based on the title alone. It's passed down, and she's in a part of a family of witches that's gone to the. But the movie the movie is basically just a family drama, and a horror genre. It's really a family drama. The shit that happens with just an everyday family of 4 people, and terrible things happen. Not terrible things scary. Terrible things like, this doesn't happen, but I'll give you a terrible thing happens, like all their bunny rabbits murdered by, they don't know how, like its throat was cut and left in the yard. It's terrible, like, because they loved the bunny.
Okay.
The family drama shit.
It's like a tragic thing for the family.
Yes. So there's quite a few of those things that happen.
Mittens ate some rat poison and died.
Sure. Gabriel Byrne's is in it. For the life of me.
Is he really?
Yeah, for the life of me, because I love him.
Was he in the trailer?
I knew he was in it, so he had to be. Yeah, there's one shot in a funeral parlor where he's sitting down.
Yeah, he's very good.
I don't know why he did the film. He was good in it.
What else has he done in recent time?
Vikings.
Is he in Vikings?
He was in the first season. He's the guy that was the king before Ragnar.
Okay.
Yeah, Ragnar ends up killing him.
Okay.
He's great in it as the character he has to play.
Yeah.
But the whole time I'm thinking, why did you do this film? But the two kids, phenomenal. Like, creepy.
So would this count towards your children in a movie argument?
This would count towards...
Or are they not young enough?
They are in of itself the story. In reality, it's kind of like A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place is about a family, so I wouldn't put that in that category of where the kid or the person you're bringing. It's the person that's brought in. The story's about the family. This one's about the family. So if they took in a straggler,
I still don't agree with your rules.
If they took in
from last week,
if they took in some straggler child that they see lying on the street somewhere to help them out, now you're bringing in a child, or you're bringing in a love interest that you picked up on the side of the road. Now, don't do that. You're ruining the movie. This is already preset. Here it is, and goes. But
what about Jerry Maguire?
That little kid's so cute.
Does that work?
That works. The kid's barely in it.
All right.
But he steals the show.
He does.
But he's barely in it.
Because the human head weighs 8 pounds.
It does.
I'll always remember that line. Don't know why.
Cute kid. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I would compare this film, which has been compared to. Did you ever see? Why am I even asking this? Of course you haven't. It compares along the lines of like Rosemary's Baby. That kind of slow horror build drama.
Okay. So this guy had obvious influences.
Yeah, obvious. You could even go to even say it's comparable to The Exorcist in the part of the tone and the slow builds and the creepiness. But I would tell someone to watch it that's really into independent horror films. If that's your thing, like I saw Goodnight Mommy, loved that film. It's really fucking weird. Really weird. I would never tell you should definitely see this, because I'm not saying you don't get it. I just don't think you would appreciate it like I appreciated it, because I've seen so many horror films. I've seen so many.
That's
it's
fair.
Great to see somebody do
it's like
something.
I can't recommend cartoons to you because you don't like cartoons.
Please don't recommend. No, you guys try. I don't want to see them. I don't. I'll see Incredibles on DVD. eventually. I've never seen the Lego movie. I've never seen Frozen. I've never any.
Lego movie was fun.
That's what I heard.
The Incredibles 2,
Yeah,
highest grossing animated film opening weekend ever.
I liked the
And
original.
PG film, I believe.
Oh, well, I like the original. I just not excited about seeing another one, and I wasn't excited about seeing the original. I don't like cartoons, but I love SpongeBob.
That makes no fucking
It's
sense.
so funny.
And you liked Ren and Stimpy.
Oh my God, Ren and Stimpy was the
and
best.
Beavis and
And
Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead. Oh God, it's so good.
Which surprised me, like, you like those in particular, and you're
going Rick and Morty.
you
You're going Rick and
won't
Morty.
go with Rick and Morty.
I tried to watch a couple of those. You guys made me at the last, or a couple cabin things would go.
Yeah, I made you watch the Scary Terry episode because I thought you might latch on to the Freddy Krueger
That's
character.
the only thing I remember of Rick and Morty. When somebody says I was like, yeah, I saw parts of one. There was like Freddy Krueger in it.
Yeah. You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
I don't get it. I don't get why you guys love it. I don't. I try to find the humor in it. I
It's
can't.
brilliant. One day you'll like good things.
When you watch The Witch, which
Mm-hmm.
is a gorgeous masterpiece of a film, the ending is really fucking weird. But the ending is the exact ending of the short story that was written in the 1800s. The guy literally followed it verbatim, which I thought was brilliant.
Yeah.
He
I have no problem with weird endings.
Yeah.
I mean, watched Annihilation.
What about It Follows?
Didn't see that.
Jesus, fuck.
You
That
know,
movie's
I'm not-
amazing.
You already know that I don't really care about the horror genre that much.
These are more of clever horror. It's not your slasher film. It's intelligent horror, like things that really you think about afterwards a lot, that run through your head over and over and over again. It's like an Exorcist type deal thing where you start to really think back about everything that was said, and it's like that film. That movie's like this. You still think about it afterwards. There's some definitely shocking moments in the film. Specifically one, you're like, holy fuck. I can't believe they just did that on film. Mm-hmm. And then what proceeds after, it's really just messed up. Kevin, our buddy Kevin, saw this movie.
Yeah.
He texted me today and was like, you go see it? I was like, yeah. And he texted me for like 15 minutes about how I couldn't believe that I can't get that scene out of my head. I couldn't get this out of my head. He really liked the movie too.
Yeah, he liked it, yeah.
But I would not.
And one of the other freelancers at work thought it was Garbo.
Yeah. Well, I'm not kidding you. The movie ended.
No.
I stood up. Half the theater, I'm not joking, not exaggerating, said, that was the stupidest goddamn movie I've ever seen, and left. Mm-hmm. Half the theater said that.
She said, like, she didn't think it was great or anything, but she did make her feel tense still, like, throughout.
It's it does. It's the music was done well. It's not over the top. It keeps that unsettled, creepy feeling throughout, which I like. I like in movies if it's done right. Mm-hmm. What is it called? It Comes at Night is another film that's like this. It's slow.
Okay.
That one guy's in it that I like.
Our guy. Who?
You saw the movie The Warrior, right? Tom Hardy and God, I can't remember his name.
No.
But do
that's,
you know who I'm talking about?
Joel Edgerton?
That's it. That's his name.
Okay.
So he's in that film. It's kind of like an apocalyptic.
Oh, fuck. That just made me think of that one movie with him and, what the fuck, Jason Bateman.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. And I could not, you know what ruined that movie for me? I couldn't quit looking at him because he looks so goddamn weird.
Yeah.
He looks weird the whole movie with the black hair, and it's just, he doesn't look right. He looks weird as hell in it.
I think that was the point.
Sure. Kind of like how Robin Williams and, what was the movie called? The Photograph film where he was the, which I liked that movie a lot, but it's a certain person that would appreciate it, but Focus.
Yeah. Was it? I don't know.
Was it Focus? What?
I know what movie you're talking about, though.
Yeah, where he had
I did see it. It was
bleached
very-
blonde hair and glasses, and he was
Yeah.
just kind of really, kind of like that. Anyways,
I miss Robin Williams.
I do. It breaks my heart every time.
You're gonna watch that documentary when it comes out on HBO, right? It looks good.
Looks good. And I just, every now and then I'll pull stuff up and watch his old stuff again, anyway, online, or even interviews with him, because I love them to death so much. Mm-hmm. It kills me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would say see Hereditary if you're into the kind of lower budget, independent horror films that are not just your cut dry, like these stupid fucking. Have you seen the trailers for the Unfriended? God, you got to pull that dumb shit up.
No.
There's also ones where
Is it a social media horror
these
story?
group of friends that I guess just FaceTime or Skype each other all the time for who knows what reason. The whole film is done with you seeing all their images, and they're all talking to each other. And one of them finds an old hard drive, and there's a file on it. And he decrypts it and opens it up, and they see all these videos of people being murdered. And then one by one, they all start getting murdered. And you're watching it on the screen with all these pictures the whole time, and they're all screaming, "Oh, he's behind you." I'm like, who the fuck is going to watch this? Who is going to watch this?
It sounds like it's a secret Ring sequel.
Maybe it
where
is.
The swamp girl has upgraded to thumb drives and like got out of the cassette world. She's like, people don't watch fucking VHS anymore.
That's right.
Either that or she's just waiting for the hipsters to bring it back and then good fucking riddance.
Nah.
Am I right?
No, you're right. There's a lot of dumbass films coming out. However, you saw the trailer for Halloween?
Yeah.
Are you interested?
I'd
Did
see
you
it.
see the original?
Yeah.
Did you like the original?
I mean, it was a long time ago. I'd have to watch it again.
Yeah. It's a classic.
But I remember like enjoying it at some level.
I'm excited about it. The only thing that did not excite me about that trailer is the scene when they're in the big yard.
Where he holds up
basketball
the
yard.
mask.
Yeah.
That was weird and cheesy.
And I'm like, come on, man. First of all, there's not a
I
psychologist
got something
in the world.
I think you would like to see, Michael.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dumb as shit.
If you'd have just dropped his pants right there and pulled out his dick.
Now that
How about this, Michael?
would have been Danny McBride at
Does
his
it
best.
get you angry?
He co-wrote it.
I don't know. I'm giving that guy a weird voice.
And
like
I liked
that.
all your movements too. I wish the audience at home could see it.
Yeah, this is not a video vlog situation. This is a purely podcast. So nobody got to see that little gyration.
It's a shame. I wish I didn't too.
You know what else that's coming out that looks like complete fucking garbage?
What?
Skyscraper.
Oh God, you know Claire. She can't wait. She fucking loves those movies.
Somebody like went back and they were just watching movies from the 80s.
It's Die
like,
Hard, man.
Yeah, it's Die Hard, but with The Rock, and let's have him have
An amputated
missing
leg.
a leg.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's Die Hard. It is fucking Die Hard.
Yeah.
And hello, Sydney. She's in it. Nev Campbell. Nev Campbell's in it.
She is?
That's his wife in the movie.
Oh.
Hells yeah.
I haven't seen her in a while.
No, she looks good though.
What was she in? Like, she was like in a TV show or something.
Oh, five.
Did she show up on House of Cards? No.
No, that was. I know you're thinking of a kind of resemblance. No.
She showed up on some show, though.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I was like, oh, I remember you. What happened to you?
What was that show she was on?
Where have you been?
Five friends, five family, five.
Party of Five?
Party of Five, Why would you know that? I mean, anyway.
I don't know.
She was on that show, and then she was in those Scream films and that first film alone. Yeah, my daughter's named after her.
I know this. And now everyone knows this. Which is kind of creepy when you're like, oh, Nev Campbell.
You can't relate the two.
I named my daughter after a character she played.
At least it's not after like some porn star name or something.
Yeah, a little Stormy Irie.
God.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
All right, what else? Anything with you at all? Since I've taken up this whole damn thing. And
No, I've enjoyed you telling me about these movies. It sounds like if you were to tell somebody to see one of them, you'd say see Upgrade
yes,
before
I'm
Hereditary.
I'm very, very confident almost anyone would like Upgrade.
Okay.
Hereditary is, I literally think it's a flip of a coin. By the way, if you saw Rotten Tomatoes, it got high from the critics and it got 50% from the audience.
That's been a fucking trend with a lot of movies.
Yeah.
That was the same thing with fucking Force or not The Force Awakens, but Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Critics were high, audience was low.
In this case, the critics they weren't wrong in saying the film is well done.
Mm-hmm.
But I would tenfold, I'd tell you to go see The Witch over this, and it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same, not the same story, but you know what I mean. It's in the same league
world,
or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's all right there.
Okay. So you asked me if I got anything going on. Is that what you're going with, or you just
Or did you see anything? Have you seen anything? Say anything? Would you like to talk?
This has been a very Mike-centric episode. It feels like an episode of Clown Face and Gas Mask.
Son of a bitch.
Now, if I was just sitting here with a gas mask on, just breathing in it.
That's what we should have done. That would have been great.
That would be annoying for the listener. I would never put anybody through that. I haven't seen a goddamn thing. Kara just wrapped up her play, and I haven't seen some movies because she'd be interested. Like, she actually wanted to see Solo before I had the internet tell me to go see it.
Oh.
So, and now she's in Michigan for a week.
I'm seeing Jurassic, whatever it is, on Friday. And not because
you shouldn't be happy about it.
And I'm only saying this because my wife doesn't listen to the podcast. Only because my wife really wants us all to go see it together. Am I seeing this film?
Now, I will say, by some means, not my own, I saw half of the film.
This new one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody had a bootleg and it was shown.
Motherfuckers.
I
And
I don't understand. I don't understand watching bootlegs.
It looks like shit.
Yeah,
it sounds like
especially
shit.
Like it sounds like the audio's in a tin can.
Yeah,
and somebody like is shaky as fuck.
Why would
like with a camera?
I don't get why people do that.
I will say, based on the half that I saw,
yeah,
it's an improvement.
Oh, okay. Well then, good.
That's what I'll say.
I'll still say I didn't hate the first film, but I didn't hate it
because you love Chris Pratt. Are you fucking rubbing your legs together?
No.
Are you sure? I just saw some gyration down there, and I thought I heard the sound of like cricket.
Look down there. My knees aren't even close to each other. I'm spread eagle right now.
Is that your dick rubbing?
No, I think it's
against
this.
your
Listen,
thigh?
I think it's my headset. Yeah, see, I keep moving.
Maybe it is.
Yeah. So, you think my dick sounds like that down there and just rubbing together?
Like rustling around?
Yeah, like rustling around?
Good.
It's the plastic condom I'm wearing.
Do you... Okay. We're past our time. Well, we go...
I want to hear what you want to say, though.
I just thought about this. Like, do you think there's going to be a Chris Pratt bubble that bursts?
I'm afraid of that.
I love the man.
Yes,
I really do.
So do I.
But eventually, he's not going to be as marketable.
Yeah.
If they keep throwing him into movies as the exact same guy.
Right. I think that's... But you know what? Tom Cruise been doing it his whole life.
True. Until Tropic Thunder.
Oh, God.
His best role ever.
Ever. Man, that movie is so good. Makes me so happy.
All right. Other than that, I don't have anything going on besides the notes that I wrote for you.
I read them, asshole.
Did you?
I did.
Did you?
I read them.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
Because I gave you shit because you didn't read them, and then you read them silently while we played video games.
We were very enmesh.
Mm-hmm. And you gave me a note.
Yes.
Not to rewrite anything, but just a idea of how my character interacts with your world.
Yes.
That could help inform me in my thought about my character and how he is who he is, which was helpful. But beyond that, I mean, I got plenty of time this week since my wife is gone. I'm going to try not to spend all this time on Fortnite.
Oh, no, you got to stay on it. We got to get to that level. It's work. You got to put it in.
I don't think it's going to happen.
It's not going to happen for me. For sure.
I need to get at least 65 level so I can get the full carbide bullshit.
That's true.
And then I'm going to get to tier 100. That's not going to be a problem.
I get tattooed on Thursday.
More in your chest?
I'm getting it filled in now. Yeah.
Nice. That's going to be pain.
That's going to be a lot of pain.
Lots of pain.
Yeah.
When? Thursday?
Thursday at 11.
I won't be out of work yet.
If you were, you'd come and hold my hand.
Yeah, I'd hold your hand.
No, you're not. Sydney's coming. You're not going.
We can both hold your hand,
Don't.
and then I'll hold her hand,
My God.
and we'll make a circle of
Don't.
compassion for
All right.
you.
Yeah.
What do you got going on?
Hate right now. I'm trying to this week. I'm trying to finish that painting I started because I've not touched it in a while.
The waves.
The wave
Yeah.
thing, and try to do some writing again this week. That's what my freelance stuff. I was just messaged on my way here. I'll have more stuff to do next week, so I'm trying to get as much done as I
Nice.
can before that.
Very nice.
Other than that, I'm pretty damn bored. Except for when we're playing Fortnite together.
Oh yeah, all up in that Fortnite. Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna close it out since I let you open it.
Thank you.
So we're gonna get dirty and tilted, and if you know what that means, we'll see you at the apartments, bitch. We're bored in Ohio.
I like that.
You're damn right you do.
No, that was good. Especially in the apartments. Now we just need to get our gamer tag names. Don't do that because then people will know who the fuck we are. We don't want that.
The fucking 12 people that listen.
Exactly. You never know, man.